AI, Peace and War, Chapter 4, The Single Silver Lie, June 3rd, 1980. The moon was nothing but a thumbnail, chipped and distant, yet its light found its way into Casper, Wyoming, sliding through the ventilation grill like a cat that refuses to be forgotten. Down there, Captain Ruth Mallory, yes, Harlan Pike's Ruth from 6 years earlier, stood guard over a single Minuteman, a steel seed buried 2 stories under wheat-colored earth. The silo was cool, almost tender. The walls wept condensation, the way lovers weep after lovemaking. Ruth liked that about it. The moisture smelled of iron and rain, reminded her of English hedgerows she'd never seen but read about in Hardy. She hummed under her breath, low and tuneless, while the computer beside her, affectionately nicknamed Dorothy, flashed green every 4 seconds. All quiet on the prairie front. Until the blip. Not a flock this time, not a tape, just one. One red eye winking on Dorothy's breast. Range, 600 miles. Bearing, north-northwest. Speed, ballistic. Warhead, thermonuclear, yield 2 megatons. Ruth's song died in her throat. She watched the dot swell, felt it crawl beneath her skin like a splinter. A lone missile, the worst kind, small enough to be dismissed as accident, large enough to crater half the Midwest. She pressed the intercom. Dorothy confirms hostile inbound, 1 SSN-6, impact T-min-15. Static answered. Then, negative Mallory, all radars clear, sit tight. Her stomach folded. Sit tight. The dot kept coming, fattening. She imagined it cresting the horizon like a silver crucifix flung by an angry sky, tail aflame, nose hungry. 15 minutes. Less than the time it took to boil water for coffee. Ruth stepped back, boots echoing on the ladder rungs, and climbed to the launch console. 2 keys, hers and the ghost key beside it, shaped like a violin bow, mocking. Twist both, turn the world into cinders. She pictured the silo doors yawning, the missile rising like a phoenix in reverse, fire instead of song. Her hand trembled. Not fear, no, something colder, recognition. This felt rehearsed. The trajectory curved too gently, like a lullaby. Dorothy's ticker tape spat out coordinates, 42 degrees north, 107 degrees west, dead over the prairie, nowhere near any city, no silos worth answering. A demonstration, a glitch, a dare. 10 minutes. She wiped sweat from her brow with the sleeve of her flight suit, tasted salt. Somewhere above ground, the wheat bowed under wind scented with diesel and dust. Harlan, now stationed in Colorado, would be shaving, humming Blue Moon, unaware his wife was deciding the tempo of tomorrow. 5 minutes. Ruth did something no protocol ever mentioned. She opened the manual, real paper, edges curled, and flipped to Annex B. Erratic return pulse, possible chaff. The print swam, but the math steadied her. The dot's return echo shimmered, irregular, flickering, like moonlight on water. Chaff, Russian decoy cloud, maybe testing American nerves. She keyed the mic again. Correction, hostile downgraded, chaff bloom, recommend stand down. Silence, then crackling like thunder remembered. Confirmed, all birds on the pad, no launches. Ruth exhaled. The sound filled the silo, soft as silk tearing. Dorothy blinked green once more, steady, maternal. She rested her forehead against the cool console, felt the hum travel through bone, and laughed until her ribs hurt. Outside, dawn painted the horizon lavender. A lone hawk wheeled over endless gold. The missile, whatever it had been, had already drifted east, shredded into harmless foil by its own deceit. Ruth closed the manual. In the hush that followed, the silo felt less like a tomb, more like a cradle, one where humanity, against every odds, had decided to keep rocking itself to sleep.